are back at it once again here in Maximum Football 2019, and we're excited to jump into the next game on the list here in our high school dynasty, not college, as it'll be interesting to get used to saying that. But give me 1 second while I load up the dynasty here. So, how is everyone doing? I'm excited to be here once again. I'm excited to show off this game a little more and learn the ins and outs of it with you guys once again as we jump in here. And you know what's interesting? I realized right as I ended the last stream that our running back, I believe his name was Borchers, was actually injured. Did end up returning though, as you can see on the right side under the league news. He's back and healthy once again, so that's good news for us because I can tell you this much, we don't need the fullback running the football constantly. That's no fun at all. But to jump in here to begin with, I do want to look at the roster again, give you guys a little bit of a better idea of what the roster looks like as a whole. So jumping in here, I believe we've got, I wish there was I know there's a way to do it, but let's go by position. Alright, so there might be a better way to look at it, but I'm just going to look at the overall top players on our team so we can get a little bit more used to the names as well as what these players are good at. So obviously we have our best player is our quarterback on our roster, 86 overall, Dean Measle. So he's a left-handed quarterback too, which I found out the last time I was streaming, and that is unfortunate for me because I am terrible with left-handed quarterbacks, as you will come to find out as this series continues. And he's also not very fast, only 68 speed, so that is a little disappointing because it'll be kind of tough to really run with him outside of the pocket too much. That's what I like to do. I don't like to run with my quarterbacks, but I like to move outside of the pocket and kind of throw on the run a lot. So that'll be a little disappointing. But on the outside, we have our our two receivers here that will be starting, a freshman at an 85 overall, which will be very nice a couple years into this, CJ Belandy, assuming we make it a couple years, that is. CJ Belandy, though, and then we have Deshaun Wong, Mr. Hung Wong over here as our third best player. He's a junior, so he'll be around for another year. And then at the O-line spots, we have a couple of solid offensive linemen, some seniors, and just some older guys in general across the offensive line. And I think there's a way to see the comments. Wong is hung. That is right. Wong is hung. The man is a massive human being, too. He's 6'6". I have a 6'6" receiver out here, Mr. Hung Wong. That's what I'm going to call him. His nickname, we already got a nickname from one of our players, so this is a good start to the series here. But our offensive line is a little bit older. Most of them are juniors or seniors. I believe there is one sophomore here. And then it's interesting because we actually have another quarterback behind who's in our top 5 overall players, and he's a freshman, Trent Schwips, which we may be seeing him this year, depending on how Mr. Dean Measle does, because I don't. The whole left-handed thing is going to kill me, I think. Hopefully this guy's not a lefty. I don't know yet. Haven't looked at him, but he is much faster, so that's another thing that he's got going for him. He may see the field at some point this year. If not, then maybe next year. Even though good old Dean here will be in his senior year, he may not have the starting job next year, depending on how things go moving forward. But as you can see, it's almost all offense for the top about 10 to 12 players here. Our first defensive player is actually Sebastian Minaki, which we saw. He's a freshman on the defensive line, and we saw him actually get a sack last episode, if I'm not mistaken. And he seemed like a pretty good pass rusher from what I could tell. As a general rule, our defense was doing pretty good. I don't think anyone outside of maybe one player had more than one sack, but we had a lot of people with one sack. I think we had like 7 different players who had a sack last game, so that was pretty exciting. But he is the best defensive player on our roster. And then moving forward, we have another quarterback, 3 quarterbacks who are 81 or above, which is kind of mind-boggling to me. I don't know why we need so many. I guess everyone in this small town wants to play quarterback. Weird, because in real life, no one wanted to play quarterback on the good old Warren Dragons because you didn't do anything. You handed the football off the entire time. But that's where this is going to be a little different. We are not going to be handing the football off because, as you can see through all this, you haven't seen a single running back because our running backs are not good on this team at all. You're going to have to keep on going down here to find one. Oh, look, here we go. Tupper. Okay, so TJ Tupper is the 77 overall, who we saw a little bit of him last episode, and he does have terrible speed, 71 speed. I think my offensive lineman can run faster than him, and that's a problem. That's why I didn't like using him last episode. And I am excited though to have Brandon Borchers. He's a senior, so we'll only have him this season, but he seemed like a decent running back from the little bit I could use. I'm trying to figure out a way to get him in the game a little more because I can tell you this much. Tupper is not the way to go. The man needs to just stay on the bench forever. He's terrible. And it's funny too because Borchers actually has better strength than Tupper, even though he's a much smaller back and speedier back. But anyways, just to round out the rest of the roster here, you can go ahead and take a look if you want. That is everybody. Our lowest overall player is a 70, so decent roster, good depth from what I can see. A lot of linebackers who are lower overall, but our defense as a whole is just not where it needs to be. But we will be jumping into the next game here, and I will remember, hopefully, if I can figure it out, a way to change the minutes in the game, because I can tell you this much, the last game was slightly long for my liking. Alright, jumping into the schedule here. Alright, we're going to be playing the Abington Galloping Ghosts, whom, you know what, I wish there was a way you could see. There is no way to see it, but unless we will go back, and I don't want to do that. But with the Abington Galloping Ghosts are who we will be playing here, and they are 0-1. Well, this is an okay way of looking at it. They're a little bit worse off than we are. We have a little bit better team than them. Offense is where they specialize, kind of like us. Our defense is a little bit mediocre, and theirs is even worse than ours. So it should be a win on our side as long as things go correctly. Let's change the settings here and figure out how do I change the quarter length. Here we go, learning together once again. Blah, 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 blah. Okay. Oh, well, that's not what I meant to do. I don't know how to change that, actually. But Alright, give me a second while I figure this out, because there's got to be a way to change it. I don't want it to be 7-minute quarters, because that will drive me bonkers. Hitting triangle. Ah. Okay. Do I have to keep hitting triangle? This is what brings up when I hit triangle. Okay, that's annoying. Give me 1 second. Yeah, triangle. I tried that. Play game. Triangle. Am I stupid? Because I certainly don't see it. That's all it brings up. And also, we don't want to be the Abington Ghosts anyways, so we should probably change that. Ah, yes. Well, I don't know how to change it, so we might just be playing extremely long games all the time, which I might shoot myself, but that's okay. Yeah, that's all it brings up. It doesn't want me to change anything. I can't see, I see it, quarter length, 7 minutes up at the top, but I can't do anything to change it. So, I don't know. Am I missing something right now? I'm just going to press every button on my controller. Everything except for O, or I mean X. Nothing? Nothing at all? Alright, well, I don't know, guys. This is just gonna be a long ass game. So how exciting. Another long ass game where it's gonna be 105 to like 55 or something. I guess we're just gonna have super long games, which is gonna be the death of me. Is there a way to change it right here? Help. Yes, I want help. Okay, well, I don't know. I guess we're just going to be playing a super long game once again, so I just tell you this much. It will be annoying if this continues. So I don't know about you guys, but the long games are slightly annoying for me. I don't know why it automatically puts it at 7 minutes either. Alright, kicking off here to start the game. And alright, better than our first kickoff than the last game here. We start as Miles gets brought down at about the 27-yard line for Abington, bringing up first down. The first play of the game, really, the first offensive play, I should say, of the game. And we're going to be running a little bit of cover 2 man to start out because it's very simple on our defense. It's hard for them to really mess that up, right? You'd think. But I'm sure we will find a way. As they hand the football off, going absolutely nowhere on the first play as our linebackers come in and make a good play on the ball. The Galloping Ghosts, I do like the uniforms. They're pretty simple, not much to them. Supporting breast cancer awareness out there as well, so I guess that's good, even though it's not that time of the year, but, you know. Alright, I'm going to be playing in the middle here. Hopefully. Alright, Poulter has a huge hit on Terrace after the first completion of the game, but it goes absolutely nowhere, keeping him at 3rd and 10. Our defense so far playing a good game. I'm going to switch over to 3-4 so maybe we can get a little bit of extra help from the linebackers here, although they're spreading us out, and I don't know how I feel about this. And I don't know why it's wide open. Yep, I saw that coming. As they burn us in the first drive of the game. Kazda with a touchdown for Abington, bringing them up 6-0. Pending the extra point, it will be 7. Well, you know, such is life. I don't know why like the players are so slow to move. Oh, now I'm jumping off sides. I think we need to calm down now.
The ball will be moved half the distance to the goal. 3rd down.
But I don't know why the players are so slow to move on the defensive side of the football in terms of the pre-snap. It's like they're running in quicksand. As soon as the ball is hiked, though, they run 100 miles an hour. So that is slightly annoying, but prime example on that play, I saw the guy going in motion, but my player was so slow pre-snap that I couldn't even get over there, even though I knew what was happening, but it is what it is, as we are down 7-0 to start off within the first minute of the game. I guess minute and a half. So this is a great start, but if you guys remember from the last episode, I believe we played, I don't know if it was Garnet Valley. I think it was Garnet Valley. I'm not sure though. Either way, they jumped out to a huge lead. It was like multiple touchdowns. Oh my. Alright, I forgot the controls to this, so this will be good. I literally haven't played this game since the last time we were in here, so I do remember passing plays though. This was my favorites, if I'm not mistaken. So I'm just going to continue to run this. Alright, nice catch by Belandi, our #1 receiver out there. Let's see if we can't get the football on the ground for some yards. I'm not really sure if it'll be working in our favor this game or not, but I'll tell you this much. I want to see who's running the football because I don't know the numbers yet, so I don't know if it's going to be... Alright, it's Borchers as a nice run to the outside. He puts the Jets on. He's gone. This man is gone to the house. And this is why I like using him over Tupper. Tupper is just, he would have never been able to outrun that guy around the corner. Nice little toss there for a touchdown as we tie the game up pending the extra point, 7-7, with almost 5 minutes still left in the first quarter. Yeah, it's going to be a long game, guys. Alright, we don't want to do... Almost hit go for 2, which is not what we want at all. Oh yes, I forgot that I figured out how to kick last episode a little bit, and that now I'm just still messing it up, even though I just about a week or so ago learned how to do it correctly, and now I'm back to my old ways. But took me a little bit less time this time to figure it out. And I do wish that the kickoff little setup here didn't take so long, because I can tell you this much, it's a much slower paced game than Madden or any of the EA games were, for that matter, the NCAA games included. Alright, Mac in pursuit, but it ends up being, I believe, didn't see the name on that, but Miles does get downed at the 27 again. This is exactly where they started the last drive at. I'm going to jump out in some 3-4 to start here, trying to get a little bit of extra zone coverage out there, maybe to help the struggling defense right now, as Peril must be their center, and Ramsey with a nice tackle on the outside after a 1-yard gain by the running back. Making it 2nd and 9. We're going to go ahead and jump into our nickel, run a little bit of cover 1. Looks like he's audibling. Probably, oh no, they are passing it. Oh boy, nice play there. But we still get him before the first down, making it 3rd and 3. Terrace with the catch. Alright, we're going to try and get some zone coverage out here on our base 4-3 defense. Hopefully it'll work. I'm trying to play as one of the tackles here. Don't know. Still trying to figure out how to properly... Oh, wow. Kazda again with the nice play down the sideline. The man was just no one around him. Probably 15 yards before anyone got around him at all. Nice play, making his second touchdown of the game. 13-7, should be 14-7 after the extra point. All right. So Abington jumping out. The passing yards in this game are just going to be insane. I think last game, if I'm not mistaken, we had over 500 yards passing, and I think this game is going to be even more crazy than that. Although, actually, I think we, in terms of our side, we might be able to run the football a little bit because this defense just doesn't seem like they have much speed, and really just don't seem like they have a lot of talented players in general. As we start out here, ooh, oh man, if we could have gotten around that one guy, had a chance to break that. But Warren takes over at the 23-yard line. And I'm going to just keep running the football until they prove that they can stop it, which so far I have not seen that from them. So I'm going to see what some of these inside runs do. I don't know what their defensive line is like, and I believe that's not... I think that might be Tupper. Yeah, it is. Alright, so the large running back there. Slow man. Gets 5 yards, though. And I'm assuming he's probably going to be in on all the inside runs. And then it'll be the opposite in terms of outside. Don't know that for sure, but yeah, it looks like Borchers is back in on this run, so... Wait, what? Oh, my. I thought I was running... It showed play art going to the other side, so that was my bad. I just... Oh, well, it's 3rd and 3. I think it's time to maybe throw the football a little bit. Get things rolling. Alright. I honestly have never seen this play, so don't know if it'll work or not, but it's worth a shot. Alright, I don't know, I thought he was cutting to the outside. I should probably look at the play art a little bit closer, but such is life. I suppose we should probably punt the football, unless we're... you know what? I'm feeling ballsy today. I really am. I want to see this running back break it to the outside. I want Square to get a nice block to seal the edge. And he's doing anything except that, so this is great. And this is why... this is why Warren sucks at football. And always have, and always will. But such is life. Alright, I'm going to be the high safety here. Protecting the deep ball, because clearly they like to keep going that way, and they're running it actually. Iron is their running back. That's kind of a neat name for a running back. Iron. Let's see if I can't run some... no, I'm going to be ballsy. I'm blitzing. Actually, I'll take one of the safeties and still cover, but I will be blitzing one of the safeties as they're putting them out 4 wide. And, God, I had that covered too, and then I stopped running. Alright, well, that was a chance for me to pick the football off, but instead, now it's a double-digit deficit here. Not good. Abington will be up 21-7 over Warren. Remember how I said this will be an easy victory? Yeah, not so much. Not so much at all. Maybe I should have been quiet, because clearly this is not going in our favor. But we've been down before and come back, so let's see if we can't do it again. So it's 21-7 with a minute 51 left in the first. That marks 28 points being scored in the first quarter. 28 points. That's a lot. Actually, I did stop running because I accidentally hit triangle instead of X because I'm still getting used to all the controls. So even if there was a glitch, it didn't happen on that play. Ooh. Alright. Getting up through there to the 26-yard line. Warren starts their drive here. Alright, let's see if we can't cut through this defense on the passing plays. Hopefully this works. I know that this play worked a little bit last time, but I was against a different team, and I think I messed up. I should have flipped the play. But alright, just getting us some yards here. 2nd and 5. Didn't like what I saw. Alright, Tiger. This seems interesting. I don't know why they have it set up like this. It's interesting little wide open deep. Can he make the throw? He does, and Hung Wong with the touchdown here. Nice play as he just shoves that defensive back off of him. Probably because the man is 6'6" and makes everyone look like fools out there. Hung Wong with the touchdown, making it 14-21. This is going to be a good start for a comeback here. I feel good as long as our defense can do something. So far, it's been our defense that's been holding us back, not our offense, surprisingly, because honestly, our offense started out so slow last game that I thought maybe it was going to be the other way around, but it seems like our offense is kind of getting the flow of things. It makes sense, though. I mentioned how bad their defense is looking at it before the game, and it was just not very good. I mean, our defense isn't very good, but theirs is even worse than ours, so it would make sense that we should be able to score points all day long, but it's just being able to limit the other team, because we haven't been able to force a single punt yet. In fact, every single drive, I think, has resulted in a touchdown in this game so far, from both sides. And we're really bad at kicking still, but we'll figure it out. Ooh, a nice hit there on Miles. Brings him down at the 29-yard line, though, as he does get some decent returns from the terrible kick. Schoen has been getting nice tackles on all these kick returns, it seems like. I'm going to go to our... actually, I'm going to do some pass prevent because they've just been throwing the ball all day long. And I'm just going to see if I can't take control of one of these guys deep. Kind of provide a little bit of run support if they do end up doing that. And I'm terrible at my job. Good thing our other defenders are much better at it than me, because I am struggling, to say the least, today. It's just not the day to be playing the game of football. Like, look at how slow Ramsey is when he runs right now. Like, it looks like he's in... gosh, just... Oh, he's going deep. And what was my safety doing? Please. Red line, what are you doing? You need to... I'm going to cut you. I can't even cut you because this is not... I'm going to tell your parents, I guess, because this is high school. I don't know. I don't know what we can do really here, as that was... I don't know what he did there. He was just standing there watching the receiver run past him, and he's like, oh, man. At first I thought it was a ref because of the way he was standing there looking at the receiver. Like, you know, I'm sure you guys have seen, like, the refs when they're on field, both in this game and other football games. They kind of run a little sideways and, like, look at the play and watch it as it goes. Like, that's what it looked like. I thought it was a ref at first because they were wearing, obviously, our away jerseys are white, but that is not the case. It was my safety just standing there watching the player run past him. So, I guess I'm playing with some, ragdolls himself. Nice. Very nice. Caxa? I don't know. I'll figure out how to say that guy's name. Caxma? I don't know. Alright, we're just going to run the football because that seems to be the only thing that has been going slightly correct for us. Okay, if there was a guy right there, why can no one do their assignments in this? I get you're all high school players, but it's not hard to play the game of football correctly. Please, just try. And this is why I'm probably should. Oh my God, Borchers just gets destroyed in the backfield, losing about 5 yards, making it 3rd and 11. End of the quarter, and honestly, it's not looking good. Not looking good. Nothing is going in our favor, and I don't see it changing anytime soon. Although this play was working a little bit last week, so maybe we can get a little bit of similar circumstances this go around, as everyone looks like they're confused before the... Okay, now that we're all finally set, and I get sacked. Great. Doom Snill, we're gonna call him Dumb Snill. Oh, God. Should I punt it now? Shall we have learned from our mistakes? I think so. As we are just going backwards instead of in the correct direction, but I'm still... You know what? I'm going to try just a line drive punt, see if I can't get this to work. Alright, that was terrible. That was actually just awful. God-awful. Downs them at like the 49, 50-yard line. I'm about ready to just throw my hands up because this is terrible. This is not a good start to the game. No one's doing their job correctly. I don't know what to do at this point. Like, it's like we've never played the game of football before. Alright, Wisner hands the ball off. No one in the middle of the field. Iron was able to get up there quite a ways, 9 yards, making it 2nd and 1, setting up perfectly to do anything at this point. You run a little bit of pass plays, a little play action, run it again, get that first down. Honestly, the playbook is wide open for them at this point, and our defense might be worse than theirs. I really think so. It's just nothing is in our favor at all. Please pick the ball off. He got his hands on it at least. Better than what we've been doing so far. So, 3rd and 1, forcing a 3rd down here. And if we can actually stop them without getting any points on a situation where they probably should have gotten points out of any of these drives, I feel like this is the drive that they should get points, and watch it be the one drive that they don't. That would be very ironic. I don't know if Ramsey... Oh, they're running it. Nice play there. Able to see what was developing in front of him and then jump in there and fill the gap and not let the running back get past him. Actually puts him backwards, believe it or not, losing a yard, making it 4th and 2. And they are kicking it, and I guess we'll just let that go. I guess my player's in the stands. He's so excited. He's running out there. I don't know, to see his friends in the stands or something. I don't know what is going on right now. Oh, and now we're back to having Tupper in the backfield, so this play will go probably only... I've never seen this man run for more than about 5 yards at a time, so I don't know if it's physically possible for him to do that. We'll have to figure that out as time goes on. I wonder if this... let's try and just get the football moving down the field. And these little pitch plays seem to be not working anymore. It worked great on the one, and then now it just... They figured it out, I guess. They... Alright. That's okay. We are going to figure this out. So I just need more time on this play. So maybe we can do a little bit of quicker pass here. Maybe one of our tight ends will be open. I don't know. Alright, that's odd. He ran backwards, actually, to run that route. I'm not sure why, because it was an out route, so I'm not sure why it was actually running. He was about, I don't know, 6-7 yards deep, and then ran into about 3 yards. It was almost like a small comeback route. I don't know what he was trying to do there. I am actually going to go for it, because we haven't been able to really stop them much, excluding the last play, or the last set of downs, so I'm going to go for it. Hopefully things fall in our favor. And can we please hike the football? Hike the ball. We can't hike the ball, because nothing can go right for our team, so I don't know. I'm about ready to just throw in the towel right now, because our team is just that bad. I'm going to go for it. We need points, and we need them now. Not tomorrow, not next week, now. Nice play by Cut. A holding. Oh my god. Holding penalty on the only good play that we've had. You think it's time to punt now? I think so. I think it's a sign, it's a sign that we just need to get the football out of our own end zone at this point. Alright, we clearly have a terrible punter, so that's great. Can't even get it past the 40-yard line. It's like our punter in real life on our team when I was in high school. Absolutely garbage. I think most high school punters are bad, though, in my opinion. It's kind of hard to find a good one, at least at the high school level. Because if you think about a lot of the punters who end up coming into the NFL and college level, they weren't actually football players to begin with. A lot of them were, whether it be coming in from a different sport like soccer or something like that, or really playing anything except for football, it seems like. Alright, 2nd and 9. Are they going to hike the football? Oh boy, going to the outside. I already knew that. Alright. Kazda is our main issue so far. He's been the only one who's been doing anything, honestly. Everyone else has been getting covered pretty well. So, I don't know. You know what? Why not try blitz? You never know. And right now, I am willing to try anything because nothing is working. Where is Kazda at? Is that him in the... I already forgot what number he is. So, it's fine. Oh, he's running. He's running the football. What is... Okay. Wisner... Oh, thank God. Alright. No, I want to accept that. Why would I decline it? Alright, finally, things seem to be turning in our favor. Since they're going to try and run the football with the quarterback, maybe let's throw a spy out here. Measle. Interesting. We got Measle out here. They're taking their time on this drive, trying to wear that clock down. And you know what? I'm not against it because it takes so long for these games to get by that I'm okay with them running the clock out. I don't even care. Don't want to be the safety on this play. There we go. Although maybe I should the way our safeties have been playing today, but we'll see. It's 2nd and 17. Definitely in our favor, but so far nothing has gone according to... Oh my god, I should have been the safety. Did I not just say that like 3 seconds before? Oh god. You know, I think I'm just going to have to play safety every single play this entire season because our safeties are god-awful right now. Because it is a 21-point deficit right now. Warren at 14. Abington, pending the extra point, will be at 35. And this is only halftime. So this is not good. Abington should not be beating us by such a large margin. They aren't that great of a team. We need to get our people in check. Defensively, you need to do something because nothing is happening for us right now. Honestly, Randy Moss is a great comparison for Kazda because Kazda is wrecking us on no matter what. It doesn't matter whether he's outside, inside, down the middle. Like, the man could run backwards and still end up scoring on us because it doesn't matter. So let's change that right here and now. I say forego running the football because running the football apparently, at least today, is not going to happen. Outside of that one run play early on. That was a nice run play, but I think it was an anomaly, and we should just take it with a grain of salt. Jumping back into the passing plays here with 31 seconds on the clock. We're going to need to make some moves and make them fast. As I'm thinking Tiger is the way to go here. Although I wish there was a way to really see the field a little bit better because it's kind of hard to see a lot of my players until... Oh, there we go. Oh, man. What is this? What is this? I've never seen them pick a tipped pass off in this game, but naturally that will happen in the game that we're losing, and we just need anything to go in our favor. We had a wide open receiver. I went to throw the ball, but my quarterback just got destroyed. And if I could, honestly, if I could challenge this, I would, but I don't know. It looked like his arm was going forward a little bit, but what do I know? I'm going to cover this receiver on the outside myself, so hopefully we don't get burnt in that fashion, and naturally. Yeah, pretty dope. I don't know about that. Wasn't so dope for me, I can tell you that. I think we just killed their receiver. I think there's a dead man on the football field right now. Nothing's happening. I don't know. I think he's dead, and they're calling an ambulance. Hello. Earth to Doug Flutie football. There we go. Alright. That was weird. Maybe they were able to scrape his dead body off the football field and move on with the game because this is just brutal high school football right now. We don't care about anyone's lives or how they feel or their feelings. So just sweep them out and keep moving, apparently. Alright, we need some points here in the second half because so far it is not going in our favor. Anything that can possibly go wrong has, and honestly, I don't know what to do right now. It is so hard to do anything. So I think we had something going there when we called Tiger last time. So hopefully, although it looks like they have a safety on that side helping out, so we'll have to see if he actually stays over there, and he does. Oh, doesn't matter though. Safety comes back in. Hazley with the touchdown. Nice play there. As the safety actually, I don't know why, but he jumped back inside after he saw both the receivers going on the outside. I'm not really sure what the point of that was. Doesn't make sense to me, but that's alright. We were able to score some points, so I don't care. 15 seconds into the second quarter, or in the second half, excuse me, and we've already scored a touchdown. That's what I'd like to see. We need more of this and a little bit more of that that thing called defense on the other side of the football. As we have a nice kick there on the extra point. That was a very nice play, though, on that interception, and both in terms of just the way the whole entire play went down, the way the defensive end was able to get around his man and then hit the quarterback. It was just a nice fluid little motion that was going on there. So I did like the play, and that's kind of what we're looking more for in terms of Doug Flutie 2020 Maximum Football. Hopefully it'll be a little bit more of that realistic kind of fluid motion that we're looking for. And Abington takes over at the 28-yard line after the kickoff. And we're down by 14. If we can get a stop here, we have a chance to cut this lead into single digits, but I don't know if that's going to happen because the way our defense has been playing, it has not been in our favor, that's for sure. I'm going to try and keep running this 3-4 though, because it doesn't seem like it matters whether we try and get to the quarterback or not. We just need more defensive backs on the football field, because right now it's just not good. Defensive backs and linebackers are the way to go, it seems like, at least in this specific game, because right now nothing is helping us on the back end of the defense, and so far nothing can stop them, as it looks like they're jumping up a little bit, and they've... Ooh, nice play there. Nice catch in traffic by Lukic, and I think that's the guy who almost died at the end of the first half, if I'm not mistaken. I believe that was the man who was on the football field for extended periods of time, but apparently he's okay again, magically. They must have some really great trainers over there at that school, and they are beating us deep, but they don't go deep. Wow. Bad read by the quarterback there as he throws to the outside inaccurately at that. And actually that's good in our favor, forcing a punt for I think only the second time all game, which is, you know what, at this point I'll take it. Doesn't matter. Ooh, what a hit. What a hit there. Nice play. Went to the gulag and won. Like Call of Duty or in real life? I don't know. Hopefully not real life. That might be concerning. Alright, so in this play art, it shows that we're running to the left, but clearly my running back is on the right side, so we will be running to the right. So I don't know how to juke in this game. I honestly don't. I don't know what the juke button is. I don't know if it's the stick, but if it is, the jukes are just non-existent in this game, because it seems like none of my players are trying to even make people miss ever. And it's slightly annoying, not gonna lie. Alright, let's do this tight end seams play. Try and get our tight ends open across the middle. Okay, it took him so long to throw that football. I don't know why. Oh, okay. See, I'm trying to. The more you know. So juke is apparently the bumpers or the triggers, one of them. And I've been trying to use the stick this whole time. Just like Madden, it is. I should have paid more attention when it brings up the little plays. What down is it? Oh, it is 3rd and 6, so we need some yards here, and we need them quickly. Let's do a little bit of a sidelines play. We want to get some. Ooh, looks like they might be sending some extra men on the blitz, which is not good for us. And they do sack us. I don't know what to do at this point. I just don't. I think we have to go for it, in my opinion. We can't just lose all the momentum that we just gained. So you know what? This is the play that has been working. We just need some extra time. Okay? Give us time in the pocket. That's all I ask. And the guy in Madden, that would have worked just fine. But the quarterback takes so long to throw the football. It's like, it's so aggravating. But you know what? I don't care. It is what it is. We suck at the game of football. That's what we've decided. Oh, what a pick. Nice interception by Niven, giving a little bit of life back to Warren after the deflating beginning to the 3rd quarter. You know what, let's see if this Cardinal play, I think 361 Cardinal was doing alright the last time we played, but I don't know if it's going to be in our favor this go around. And they make a catch here, Hazley with another grab, making it 2nd and 5. I think that's the 2nd catch of the day, if I'm not mistaken. Actually, I think it was 361J. That may have been the play that was our favorite last time. I can't remember. Everything just seems to be mixing together at this point. Oh, wide open. Wide open. And alright, I need to stop using the stick and start using the bumpers. I need to get used to that. That's something that I don't know if I'll ever get used to that because it's such a difference from all the years of Madden that it's something that I don't know if I'll ever really get used to fully, but it's a nice change of pace, I guess. Ooh, damn. Big hit there on cut. Our 2nd tight end just gets destroyed. But he does make the catch, and that's all that matters to me. I don't know, let's see if this post route ends up open over the middle, although it does look like they have a safety there, but I don't know if he's going to stay. It's open. Okay, well that was an inaccurate pass actually. Overthrew his receiver a little bit by probably a couple, maybe a yard or two, just outside of his reach. But I think that's one thing that I have noticed. Inaccurate passes are very rare in this game, so when you see them, it's actually nice to see. I know it's kind of weird to think about. You're like, a nice inaccurate pass, what are you talking about? But I actually enjoy stuff like that because in a real game, how many times are all the passes going to be accurate? What a jump off the line by Hung Wong with another touchdown. The man is on fire as he just destroys his, I don't even know what you want to call that. I wouldn't call him a corner, that's for sure, because he just got, I don't know, he destroyed that piece of toast out there, just burnt it, because the man just got, that was such a jump off the line that it's kind of ridiculous. But I guess that's what happens when you have a 6'6" receiver on the outside against this little tiny Ryan Gosling-like character. on the outside. Looks like they have a cornerback from Remember the Titans on the outside, I gotta say. Although I can't say much because our defense is even worse, so. Brings it down into a one-score game for the first time in it seems like 150 years. Ooh, nice kick there, actually. Inside the 10. Has a chance to... Alright, not too bad. Didn't get him inside the 20, but at the 22, Abington takes over. I'd say that was a pretty good kick coverage, in my opinion. A nice kick, though. That was probably their best kick of the day in terms of kickoff. I'm going to try and get some extra pass rush here on the outside, forcing the quarterback to either throw it quick or just get sacked. I'd like to sack. We haven't had a sack all day. And he's running it, actually. Okay, he slides after a 2-yard gain. So I guess that worked? I don't know. It was just not what I expected, I can tell you that much. You know what? I'm going to run a 4-2-6. Why? Because I can. That's why. Ooh, nice tackle there. He was all over that receiver. As soon as he grabbed that ball, he just destroyed him. Go back to our base 4-3 here, I'm thinking. I'm going to run a QB spy, just in case they decide to try and run it with the quarterback. I don't want to get beat because of something stupid like that. Oh. Ooh, nice tackle there as Kara goes down, making it 4th and 1, forcing another punt. You know what? Don't call it a comeback yet, guys, but things might be looking in our favor for the first time in a minute. Okay. Interesting little... I'm still trying to get used to the bumpers, using those as... Ooh, we got a lot of men up at the line of scrimmage here. If Mr. Hung Wong can break it on the outside, he has no help. And that's exactly where we're going to go. Hung Wong destroying people. Whoa, okay. Alright, that should have been a touchdown, but you know what? That's okay. I just found out that apparently R1 does some weird stuff. So you know what? I'll take it, actually. Learning curve, but that's okay. It is what it is. We're just going to do the same play again, and hopefully he's open. And he's not. So, you know what? It's okay. Hung Wong, we'll get you another touchdown that you deserve later in the game, most likely. Because I'm sure he's going to have another chance. I think it's the closest we've ever actually been to the end zone without scoring. I don't think I've ever been this close without having already scored. Oh, he's open, but what are you guys doing? Do you realize there's an end, like where the field is no longer, you know? Oh my, it's fine. We'll just try that again, because clearly they're a little confused. And you know what's weird? It actually shows Wong doing a little bit of a corner route on the play art, but I don't know that he's going to actually run it, because it seems like corner routes are not existent here. What happened? Oh, we actually scored a touchdown. But there was a holding play there. You know what? We're just going to keep running that same play until they, I don't know, get some extra help over there to cover Mr. Hung Wong. Ooh, safety's late getting over there. I told you I would get Wong the touchdown. It just took a minute. But you know what? That ties the game up pending the extra point. I can't believe it. We're actually tied up before the fourth quarter begins. Big comeback for Warren, and that's the second time in 2 weeks that they've had a nice comeback when it looked like all hope was lost. Tied up at 35 going into the fourth quarter. So, surprisingly, this is actually feels like this game isn't going on as long as the last one. Maybe it's just because it's been a little more entertaining, I would say. I don't really know if I'd say more entertaining, but we've seen different things. Let's put it that way. Different things from the first week, because the first week we were really learning how to play the. Oh my. Oh well, I accidentally kicked this. This is not going to be good. Alright, I'll take it. I didn't mean to kick it like that, but I was trying to do something else. But anyways, let's try and run some more 3-4. That seems to be working pretty good for us today, believe it or not, which is kind of shocking. Actually, let's pinch the linebackers. Ooh, alright. Big hit on Kara, putting him down after a 2-yard gain. They haven't been able to run the football at all on us, which is a nice change of pace, because recently running the football has been the way that they've been beating us most of the time. I think at least in the last game, I remember them running quite a bit to begin, and then they went to the pass and kind of destroyed us that way. But I don't know. Maybe the third or fourth quarter is just our quarter. Oh, why didn't you pick that off? It's alright. He at least forced the incompletion, making it 3rd and 8, forcing a third down here. It's honestly all we can ask for. Simple 2-man under. Keeping this three-man front, in my opinion, is working pretty well for us right now. So I'm just going to keep that going. I don't see, because it gives us so many more linebackers to really jump in and close the gap, just like that. Prime example is they run the football on 3rd and 8. A little confusing why they're doing that. But you know what? Maybe they're just betting on their defense to stop us, which, honestly, the way most of this game's gone, it's not a bad bet by them, but... Oh, I've just figured out how to switch players a little bit easier. Alright, I just got destroyed. I probably should have called for a fair catch, but... Alright, will we be able to run the football again? Probably not, but we are going to try. Better question is, oh my god, it's not Borchers, it's Tupper, so this will be a loss because the man can't even run to the line of scrimmage within the same day because he's so slow. Alright, so let's go back to passing the football because apparently they don't know how to properly run. I don't know if we've run this play yet, so gotta give it a shot. Oh, I just got sacked, as there was really no open receivers there. Adams with the sack, making it 3rd and 21. Things are not looking so hot for us. And you know what? I think it's time for Tiger. That's what I think. This play's been working a decent amount. It's hit or miss. Either we score a touchdown or we get sacked. There's no in between, so I'm hoping for a touchdown here. Is that Wong breaking free again? The man is just a monster. A little spin going in. Hung Wong with, I believe, his third or fourth touchdown of the game. Fourth, I think. We take the lead in the fourth quarter with 5 minutes left. 42-35 pending the extra point. Abington just falling apart defensively, which I knew that, honestly, I knew that was going to happen sooner or later. I just thought it would happen sooner, in my opinion. I thought that their defense... Oh. Alright, well, we actually got that extra point, clunking it off the side. Wong is the GOAT, that is right. A little clunker there, though, on the extra point. Had me questioning whether it went in or not. But it does, so that's all that matters. And Mr. Hung Wong, the man is hanging all sorts of points on this defense right now. That's the only thing he's got hanging for him, if you know what I mean. Let's just say I think when he gets home from this away game, there will be plenty of Wong to go around. That was a terrible kick. I don't know why it was so bad. As he just runs out of bounds. Taking over at 31, though. Let's keep this defense. You know what? That 3-4 has been working great for us. Until it stops working, I'm not going to go away from it. Because it's just... Well, it's gold. How fitting. Let's run gold. I'm still trying to figure out how to, like, shed blocks. I don't know how to properly do that in this game. I don't know. I'm trying to figure out if it's a button or if it's the stick, because it's not very clear. So I've been having a tough time figuring that out. Oh. Oh no. Oh my. They just burnt us on the outside. Bad coverage there all around, both by the safety and the cornerback, as Hasty goes and ties the game up with 4 minutes and 30 seconds roughly left in the game. And are they going for two? Okay, I don't know what I just did. They're going for two. Ballsy. Very ballsy here, you know what? I gotta give him props, as that looks like he's audibling. Don't know if he's going to a pass or a run. He's running the ball, and nice coverage by the linebacker to fill that gap and really Goyle in on the play. He's the one saving the day. And you know what? Ballsy play by the Abington head coach, and honestly, if that worked, he would have looked like a genius, giving them the lead instead of just tying the game up. But now Warren actually continues to have a 1-point lead even after the score by Abington, so they're going to have some extra work forcing at least one stop. And right now, Warren has been on a fire, so I don't know if stopping them is going to be a very easy task for Abington. But jumping in here to return the kick, and I am still trying to use the sticks like an idiot. So, yeah. At some point I will get over that. I don't know when, but... Tango. I think Tango worked for us last week, if I'm not mistaken. Yes, because this actually puts Borchers in at running back. I do remember that. And wow, why did you... You know what? I don't know. That almost looked like Tupper was doing that on purpose there, quote unquote missing that block. I don't know, a little questionable there on Tupper's part. But you know what? We don't have time to worry about that. It's time to just get some yards and really get a first down. That's what we need here, as it is inside the 4-minute mark in the fourth quarter, and looking to get some. Oh God! Huge sack by the linebacker, I believe, McAdoo, coming around the outside and just getting to the quarterback. Nothing that I could have done there other than throw the football quicker, but there weren't very many options. I'm going to try this whiz fly play. Not too familiar with this one. Haven't seen it actually put out into motion. Ooh. Okay. Sacking us must be the new trend, as Abington gets that elusive stop that they were looking for. And all of a sudden, this is a much closer game than I think anyone expected. We need a good punt here. And so far, punting has been very elusive to us, so I don't know if this asking for a good punt is an easy task. And you know what? That was terrible. I was going to say that was not bad, but it was terrible. And for some reason, the clock is still running. That's odd. All right. Huh. Jung. Let's run this Jung play in service of Mr. Hung Wong on the other side of the football. Looks like they're running. And so far, our run defense has been on point. Iron has, I think the longest run on the day for him was 9 yards earlier, and I think our defense has really figured out a way to stop the run consistently. And honestly, I'm just going to keep with this 3-4 because it's been working so well for us that why go away from it? Why change something that isn't broke? Ah, gosh. Ooh, we were actually able to catch Kazda this time, tackling him at about the 14 or 13 yard line. You know what? I think it might be time to throw some extra linemen in here. Yep. I think we're going to go for it. Maybe throw a little bit of extra heat at the quarterback here. Actually, I can't even audible. Almost an interception. Nice play there. Get his hands up. Good play by the defense. The secondary, one of their better plays on the day, actually. Is this a lineman that I am currently running around with? It is. Oh, what am I doing? Ramsey over there looking like a fool as Terrace scores on him. Taking the lead with 1:55 left. And I'm assuming they're going to have to go for 2 here. And they are not going for 2. I don't understand. This makes no sense to me. So they go for 2 when they didn't need to go for 2, but now that they need to go for 2, they are not. So I have no idea. Makes no sense to me, but I guess such is life. Well, it's 42-48 here. 6-point lead for Abington. But if Warren can score down the stretch and get the extra point, then they win the football game. They have 1:55 to do it. That's plenty of time, as we've seen. It seems like they only need about 15 seconds on any given play to score. So I feel like we could see multiple scores by the time this game's over. Tried to juke him out there, but nothing happened, so. I'm going to run the still cluster play. Don't know how well it'll work, but hopefully it... Wong over there might be open, actually. If he can beat his man, and he does. Once again, Hung Wong just going like a madman today. Spinning into the end zone for what is, I believe, his 5th touchdown, if I'm not mistaken. 5 touchdowns by Mr. Hung Wong. Absolutely insane. And you know what? We gotta just take the extra point and take the lead. Forcing Abington to really go for 2, in my opinion, if they score again, because this just proves that it's too easy. Wow, another close extra point. Must be some wind in this game today. (49-48). Warren is up in the 4th quarter with 1:40 left in the game. A lot closer than anyone, I think, expected. Right now, though, Warren is averaging a lot of points on the season, as I think the first go-around they scored about 52 points, and now they're nearing 50 once again at 49 already, and still have chance to probably score again. And another terrible kick. I don't know. Maybe there's just some extra wind going in this direction or something, but so far, kicking has eluded us today. Not been the best. But that is alright as we jump in here trying to make our mark on the end of this football game to really put it away. I dare them to run the football right now, and that's exactly what they do. Running it forward for about a 4-yard gain with iron. And they call a timeout here. The last of their timeouts. Not sure if that was a very wise move. I think they should have just ran a little bit of a hurry-up offense and tried to get down the field and make something happen, but to each their own, I suppose. Ooh, tough time breaking. Right over the linebacker. If he would have put his hands up, he probably had a chance to get at least a tipped pass, if not an interception. But can't complain. He's at least able to get in there and force the tackle. They're running it again. Nice play again on Iron. Iron has not been able to really break free of any tackles today, as he gets tackled again for a 1-yard gain, making it 2nd and 9. I think we go back to 4-3. See what we can do here. I'm a little worried though, going to 4-3, because if they stretch it out like it looks like they're about to do here, it may not end well on our part. Oh, wow. Wow, that ball went flying about 20 yards to the end zone. Nice play, though, by the safety there, getting in to really break that pass up and make sure they don't get another first down. 35 seconds, though, on the clock. Really forcing this team to do something right now, because if they complete a pass, they're going to have to hurry up and get down there. And oh my, it's a good thing they didn't complete that, because I don't know what I was doing at safety there. Trying to go for a pick, I guess, but I was just out of position and not in the best of mind. And they are actually about to try a field goal. They are about to try a field goal that I think is like a 60 or 70 yard field goal. I would be thoroughly impressed, to say the least. And naturally, they miss it. Well, hello there. Jumping in to finish up the game. You're seeing the last 20 seconds as Warren jumps out, or continues to lead here, 49-48, after being down quite a bit going into the second half, and they made a huge comeback. I'm just going to try and run this football game out and just keep the lead after coming back, and Abington making a very questionable call there in, I believe, the third or fourth quarter. I'm not sure why, but they decided to go for two when they didn't need to. And right there, that might mark the end of the game, as Borchers goes for a 1 yard gain off to the left side. And really solid game from Warren, really coming together in the fourth quarter, proving that they're a team to be reckoned with down the stretch. That's the second time in 2 weeks that they have been able to come back from behind and really score some big amounts of points. 52 last week, 49 this week, averaging, I believe, probably about 51 points a game, which is kind of mind-boggling if you think about it. But between 50 and 51 points, over 50 points a game though, which, delay of game. Okay, I could have swore that I ran the game out, but all right. Such is life, I suppose. Well, we picked a play. I don't know. Don't know what's happening. I just see a black screen. But we'll figure it out. Exciting stuff, though, as we ended up winning 49-48, bringing Abington down to 0-2, keeping our unbeaten season at 2-0, and we had 480 passing yards, a solid 79 on the ground. Overall, we had over 500 yards through the air. Very even in terms of time of possession. We had almost a minute more than them, but not quite. Pretty even compared to last week. I believe last week we actually outscored us. Not outscored us. Held on to the ball a little bit longer than us, just because we were able to score so much there in the second half so quickly as well. But that marks another win on the season for Warren. And honestly, I am just thoroughly shocked that we were able to come back in that game. That was an interesting little way, and we're going to go ahead and sim through the next couple of games, or excuse me, not the next couple of games, the next set of games for this week, and moving into week 3. I'm not sure who we play. I think we might be starting into our conference play, if I'm not mistaken. Or maybe it may be week 4 that we start conference play. I can't remember. But either way, or excuse me, it won't be conference play. Technically, it'll be district play, since it is high school football, not college. So, very exciting stuff here, though, as the Warren Dragons jump out to a 2-0 start to the season, which I don't think very many people saw, with the way that both the season has been going, as well as really the way that this team has been playing to begin these games. They've been playing very poorly and then coming around in the second half and proving that as long as you stick with it and you just keep playing through, that's why you always just keep playing through an entire game, because you never know. Crazy things have happened. I mean, we were down by, I don't know, 21, 28 points or something like that in the both weeks, I believe, actually, and came back in both scenarios and ended up winning in dramatic fashion, in my opinion. But I think Abington really was the best game so far. I know the last game we had a big comeback, but it ended up being a lopsided victory at the end of the first week. And I just feel like with Abington, it was just a much more closely contested game throughout the whole thing from start to finish. It was just it's back and forth and back and forth. So many lead changes, a nice change of pace, that's for sure. All right, as I know, what a game, right? It certainly was quite a good game. As we are simming through the second week, through 50 of the 64 games, hopefully we're able to get through this. I do wish that sometimes the simulation was a little bit quicker in this game, but you can't have everything, I suppose, and maybe that'll change with Maximum Football 2020. But we'll have to see moving forward whether I'm excited. I don't know if you guys have really looked into Maximum Football 2020 at all, but I'm excited. Definitely going to be getting the game because, in my opinion, I'm actually going to be getting that game instead of Madden 21 because Madden 21 looks, well, to put it blatantly, it looks like doo doo, and I am very excited to show off Maximum Football 2020 because I'm going to actually do something similar to, like, not this exactly, but I'm gonna surprise you guys. Maybe do something fun and exciting. So, all right, week 3 against Garnett Valley. I don't know why I thought we played them in week number 1. In week 1, we played Western Wayne. That's right. Ended up winning with a score 52 to 34. And then in week number 2, obviously we beat Abington, and then Garnett Valley Jaguars here in week number 3. And so I think week 4 is where we start the conference play. Oh, maybe not week 4 either. Oh, yes, week 5, I guess. Week 5 is where conference play starts, and that'll be where the meat of the rivalries will begin. And really exciting stuff because right now we are currently leading the district at 2-0, but there are, I believe, 3 other teams at 2-0, as you can see on the left side there. You got General McLean, Oil City, and Meadville. And I told you guys going into this that I expected Meadville and Cathedral Prep to be our 2 main rivals. And Meadville starting off 2-0, and it looks like they're not going to be slowing down anytime soon. So that'll be an interesting one to see how that ends up playing out. Because I'm surprised, though, honestly, that Oil City and General McLean are doing so well. General McLean, I actually could see maybe, but Oil City, I did not expect them to jump out to a 2-0 start. We'll see if down the stretch they can keep that going. But I'm excited to jump in. I think I'm going to actually play one more game for you guys here against Garnett Valley, mainly because I had so much fun in the last one. I have no reason to not jump in here right into this one against Garnett Valley. 2-0 versus 0-2, as they actually have a much better team. I wouldn't say a much better team, but they do have a better team than us. Defense is better, as has been most of the trend most of the season. Our defense has been a little pitiful, but our offense has been on fire, and Garnett Valley also looks like they have a solid offense. Overall, just a good team here, as we are finally back at home to jump in here. I'm excited, very excited. I want to see what happens moving into this. Oh, well, I just now saw your comment about changing the time. That is my bad. I did try and change it the last time and it didn't work. I think I tried it in all 3 locations for home, team, and in the middle. None of the situations, or none of them were working. It would bring up the same screen with all the same things. Alright, jumping in here as Warren starting out here. I'm excited. Excited to jump out. I'm afraid, though, that this might be our first loss of the season. Garnett Valley does seem like they have a solid group. Even though they haven't won a game yet, I just feel like they just have a better team than us. But our team has proven throughout the season that even though they may have a better team, even though our team might not be up to par in certain scenarios, you know what? At the end of the game, we fight. And we fight every minute of the game, and we don't give up. And that seems to be like our calling card, I guess, if you would if you would here. It's being down and coming back in the fourth quarter. That just seems to be the way we do things. And you know what? That's not a terrible way. It makes for some fun, entertaining videos, and I'm excited to jump out here and see if we can actually get a lead and hold on to a lead in the first half, because that would be nice. I don't think we've had a lead in the first half all season, excluding maybe the first drive or something. But jumping out here as we force them to the out-of-bounds marker at the 23, Garnet Valley taking over here, 1st and 10, as we're going to jump out. 3-4 was working really well for us last game, so we're going to continue with that in this one. See whether they're going to be a running or passing team, because at this point we do not know what this team's going to be like, as it looks like they're actually going to pass the football. And a nice sack. We haven't seen a sack since week number 1. That is a good sack by Urabezo, coming around the outside, getting to the quarterback, and that's what we like to see. As the first week we ended up seeing, I think it was like 7 or 8 sacks in week 1, and then had none last week. Absolutely none. Couldn't get to the quarterback to save our lives. But exciting stuff here to start out, sacking the quarterback, making it 2nd and 16. Garnet Valley in a hole here to start out. Looks like they might be running the football. Nope, they're going back to the pass again. And Auger was unable to snag that out of the air, excuse me. Should have been an interception, but you know what? We'll settle for the incompletion. Looks like they're going to be passing the football an awful lot in this game if the trend continues, which, you know what? That'll be a nice change of pace. A lot of the teams have been running recently that we've been playing, so a nice change of pace to see what happens, as we're going to need some help on the left side, and I called it. And okay, all right, that was a terrible play by me. Wow. As Azar goes the distance because I don't know how to properly tackle the receiver. Wow, that was just pitiful on my part. So Garnet Valley goes up 6-0, pending the extra point. It will be 7-0. I don't know what I was doing there. He actually was able to catch up to the receiver there and should have made a play, at least tackling him, forcing him to the ground, or slowing him down to let the other guys catch up, but nothing. I don't know. I'm not sure what I tried to do there. I ran around the receiver instead of going and tackling him. It is what it is. We will do better next time. Jumping into this first drive on offense, assuming that they get this kickoff going. I hate that it takes so long to kick the football off in this game. It is probably the most aggravating part of the game, just because there's no reason for the kickoff to be such a long process. But it is what it is. As we take this and hard hit there at the 24, almost get it to the back to the 25, as Warren takes over here with 6 minutes left in the first quarter, excuse me, not the fourth quarter. If it was the fourth quarter, that would be surprising, because I don't know if we'll ever have a game where we are, I don't want to say unable, but unable to score points. It seems like scoring in this game is just so simple, and they're really stacking the box, so I don't know if this run's going to work, but oh, you know what? Not too bad by Borchers, getting 8 yards on the carry here. Some nice moves, as good blocking up front too. Surprisingly, that was one of the better blocked plays that I've seen in a minute. Alright, we're going to see what this play is. I forget if this has Tupper or Borchers in, and I think that's Tupper, actually. So we're going to have to really cut this inside, most likely, just to get some yards. And he just got destroyed. Tupper, I think, was broken in half on that play. He just got ragdolled. Alright, 3rd and 3, though we're going to need to get some yards for this first down. And you know what? Let's see what this still cluster. I want this play to work. I have yet to see it really work, but I feel like it has the opportunity to be a nice play. And open down the sideline. Is that Mr. Wong? Hung Wong out here going deep. Nice play. Hanging up some extra points on that defense, as I think on the last game he ended up with 5 touchdowns receiving. Huge game for him last week, and he just continues that trend here in week number 3. By far, in my opinion, our best offensive player. That is insane. The guy is 6'6" on the outside, and you know what? He's only a freshman, which means he's only going to get better from here. So I'm very excited to see how he ends up panning out long term. But Wong with another nice 69-yard touchdown. Giggity. Alright, if they want to kick this football off today, that would be phenomenal. As we've had our first 2 scores within the first 2 minutes of the game. So, that's exciting. I'm telling you, kicking off has been such an issue for me. Although that was a pretty good one there. Oof. Big hit. Nice kick coverage there. We were able to tackle him at the 19, inside the 20. So good coverage on that play. I'm going to get back to maybe some of our base 4-3, trying to get some help in coverage. Are they going to run the football for the first time today? That is the question. Because so far they've been passing, and that's exactly what they do, running the football. Nice play, tackling McKinney down here after a 1-yard gain. So they did make it to the 20 finally, but I like the way our defense has been playing this game. Much better than in previous games. They're really showing what they're made of. Outside of the one play where it was actually me messing up the play, it really has been a good outing by our defense. An incomplete pass going to the outside there. Good coverage there, forcing a tough play. All right, let's see. I think we go back to the 3-4 because 3-4 has been so good to us recently. And I think we actually do something simple, like a little 2-man under or something. I'm a little worried on the right side. Got those 2 receivers. If our linebackers aren't able to get over quick enough, then that might be a problem. Ooh, nice play by the safety, coming in and making the tackle on Nugent on the outside, only allowing about 7 yards on that play. Could have easily been a first down if he didn't play that correctly, but very nice, good play. Well, we're going to have no blockers here, so that'll be interesting. Oh my. I'm telling you, our returner is, the man is a beast. He's taken so many hits already through 3 weeks. It is mind-boggling to me that he is still standing. I really like this tango play. I think that it's actually one of my favorite run plays in the playbook because it has Borchers, our faster running back, in the backfield. It allows us to really prove, oh, nice first down there by Borchers. And I wish that I could juke. This game juking is just not very good so far. It's been tough. But I want to get some more of these, some more runs. I don't want to run the same play over and over. I want to get some more runs that feature Borchers coming out of the backfield, but aren't these pitches. Like this will be a pitch, and of course it's him in the backfield receiving these, but it's just the fact that, oh, nice play again. Running the football pretty successfully for the first time in, I think, all season really, outside of maybe the occasional fluke play here or there. We're going to have to figure out the best way to get the football to him consistently. Maybe this outside stretch, although I'm not sure which running... Okay, so it doesn't go to Borchers, though. That's the problem. It goes to Tupper. Why would we have the slower running back in the backfield for this? I don't know. I mean, he still gets the first down, so I can't complain too much. But pretty nice. I'm going to stick with the running plays until they prove that they're able to stop it, and then we'll maybe throw the football around a little bit more. And I have not done this play yet, so I'm going to try it. I don't know which running back is being featured. Looks like it's Borchers coming out of the backfield here, so... Alright, well, we go backwards as... I don't know. That was just... I didn't like that play. I couldn't get in between the tackles, and it was just not good. So maybe we go back to the pass once again. You know, the Tiger play worked really well for us last episode, but I'm going to try and get some of these other plays to be featured a little more. Alright. Can we please hike the football today? Wow. Wow, that was a terrible, terrible play. For some reason I thought he was running a streak route. I didn't realize it was a curl. That was my bad. Alright, 3rd and 13. We're going to figure something out to get some little larger yards than we've seen thus far today. I think we go back to our favorite play, Tiger, and I'm going to see if this team can cover it any better than the last team, because Abington was having such a tough time with this one. And once again, another wide open play, and that is Wong again. The man is a monster. Another touchdown. I think that marks double-digit touchdowns on the season, and we're only through 3 weeks. Not even through 3 weeks. We're through 2 and maybe 2 1/4. Like, absolutely insane. Taking the lead, Warren up 13-7. Pending the extra point, it will be 14. And I almost did a 2-point conversion. That would have been bad. Almost pulled an Abington there. That's no good. We don't want to do that. Alright. I always forget which one to do. Is there any wind? There's a little bit of wind in this one today. Number 1 overall pick. He would certainly be one heck of a fantasy pick if there was high school fantasy football. That's for sure. Alright, 14-7 though. With 1:55 left in the first. After this game, this will definitely be the last game of the stream though, guys. I am hungry, to say the least. Nice kick here. Catching it, yeah. Grabbing it at the 10, and really nice tackle there on Osanas? Is Oceans? I don't know. I didn't get to see his name very well there, but Zeus Zone. We'll try it. Oh god. I'm telling you, me playing safety is not necessarily the best thing, as we saw in the first drive from Garnett Valley, as they're running the football. That's a different look for him. McKenney with a 2-yard gain. I'm telling you, we have really good run defense. One of the better run defenses that I've seen. I'm going to try and get a little bit of a pass rush going. Throwing some extra heat at the quarterback, possibly. And Sadowski is the quarterback for the opposite. Oh my gosh, I thought that I had him on the interception, but Nugent to the end zone, tying the game up. Wow, that was, I thought I had him dead to rights there. on the outside, but you know what? That was a nice pass by Sadowski, the quarterback for Garnet Valley, tying the football game up with a minute 12 left in the first. So 28 points scored already in the first quarter, and exciting stuff. I think that's about how many were scored last week in the first quarter, if I'm not mistaken. But this one seems to be a little bit of a more back and forth game than how all the other ones have started. And the other ones have all started with Warren sucking it up. But this is probably the best start to a game that we've had thus far this season, which is nice. Nice change of pace, but it has me worried. Will we be able to continue this throughout the entire game, or will we falter in the fourth quarter? As Casca, oh my god, no one wanted to block that guy. You all ran past him. Alright, well, we'll have to see how this plays out. I'm going to try and run the football again because running seems to be their kryptonite right now. And I think this will be another run play as they stacked up the wrong side. Ooh, Borchers with another first down run. Good play here, gaining about 13 on the run. You know, I want to run that same play again because it's working so well. Looks like they are running a little bit more of a 3-4 here, though, which might be a solid counter to this play. Actually, not so much, as they almost get another first down, Warren does, making it 2nd and 1 at our own 41-yard line already. You know, I'm going to see if this inside run works. I don't know if Borchers is going to be a very good inside runner, but we're definitely going to try. Ooh, tackled from behind there, but he does get the first down, gaining another 5 yards. Is this going to be... Oh, Tupper is now in the game for this play. Okay. Well, let's just get back to the line of scrimmage, or as close as we can, because Tupper is the worst running back on planet Earth. So that's cool. Alright, back to throwing the football like we do. Oh, we might actually not make it. Nope, not going to make it. So, going into the second quarter, tie football game, 14 apiece. Has a lot of passing. A lot of passing already. 100-plus yards from both teams. Nice looks on the offensive side of the football. Although Garnet Valley has struggled a little bit, we were able to force a couple of punts to start, but I don't know if that's going to continue. As I believe Wong again, Hung Wong, the man is a monster. I can't even explain. The best receiver ever. Hung Wong, right here. That's the 3rd touchdown for him, I think, in this game, if I'm not mistaken. 3rd touchdown this game, 5 last week. That's 8 already, and that's not even counting all the touchdowns that he had in the first week. So this is a nice showing from Wong this season, as he just barely makes this extra point. Lots of wind in this game again today. Alright, 9 seconds into the second quarter. Warner's a 7-point lead. Hopefully the defense is able to do something here once again, because if not, then it's going to be a back and forth game all game long. Looking like they might throw the football here. Oh, they actually run it. Quarterback run. Sadowski sliding after 5 yards. Oh, I don't know what I picked. Alright, I love it. If you learn anything about me, that's one of my favorite things to do, is to just pick plays without knowing. Ramsey on coverage. Although he didn't do a single thing, I think the receiver just dropped that pass. Oh my god. Wow, just no one there who is blocking me right up through the middle. I almost, the running back actually just fell on the ground. So that was kind of hilarious, but Hugh just blew that play up from the beginning. And I think he probably had a concussion with how hard that man just hit his head off the ground, but I guess we don't care about concussions. That's good. A little head trauma is good for everyone. I think this is going to be my go-to first down play. Nice tackle there. But good run, another 9 yards for Borchers. I'm telling you, that tango play is godlike. Brick edge. Alright. We'll give it a shot. It's going to be another one of those little pitch plays to the right side. Well, we get the first down, but I still don't know how to properly juke. So I'm trying to figure that out. I found the spin move, but it's not really what I need. Maybe, I wonder if it is, I think I might know. Yes, there it is. That was a juke. That is what I'm looking for. You were right, it is the triggers. The bumpers are the spin moves, the triggers are the jukes. So, look at that, learning together on the roll. Alright, outside stretch play. Please tell me it's not Tupper. Oh my god, it is. Shoot me now. Just kill me. I don't know why I'm trying to spin. I don't know. We'll figure that out, though. 3rd and 5. You know what? I would say let's just get the first down, but I want a touchdown. So you know what? Let's see what this play is like. Ooh, yes, please. Don't give them any help on the outside. Oh, shit. Wrong play. Oh, no. I was trying to throw to square and went to O instead. Disappointing a little bit, not gonna lie. Because my receiver was wide open. And it's 4th and 5 from the 46. I think we should go for it here. And that's not just me saying that. I think that's the honest to God truth. I think we do need to go for it. Although, I don't know if we have time to get this play off. 5, 4, 3, 2. Hike the ball. Alright, just barely. Wong on the outside again. Wow. Best. Wow. I'm so bad. I just cost Wong another touchdown. But it's okay. You know what? I kind of want to... This is good, though. I want to see what goal line offense is like. I figured Tupper would be in here, as I actually want him in. Although Tupper is struggling right now. I just want to see if I can score on a goal line run. This kind of works out. Who's this? Tupper again. Alright. Can we please pretend like we know how to play the game of football? Oh my god, he's going backwards, actually. Alright, after that failed thing, so we now understand that we cannot, I repeat, run the football if we ever are inside the 5. It's impossible. So at least we know that now. And we just got sacked on 3rd down. I hate this. I'm not kicking a field goal. I refuse to kick a field goal. So you know what? I'm going for it. Oh, no help on the outside? Oh, Wong is going to eat you alive. What? That was not the play I picked. So, that's concerning. Alright. Well, that's a learning curve, but we'll figure it out. I don't know why I did that. Oh, 2 minutes, 30 seconds left, and wow, the receiver just dropped the football. That actually makes complete and utter sense, because it is high school football, and maybe some high schoolers don't know how to properly catch a football, so I suppose this makes sense. Oh, get to the quarterback, please. There's so many guys breaking or shedding blocks. Ooh, nice play in the backfield. Coming in and making a stop on the run. Number 88 has been phenomenal the last couple of games. He's been in the backfield a lot. Single high safety here on the defensive side. Ooh. Please. Oh. Almost intercepted it. Unable to, though. Still nice incompletion, forcing 3rd down. 3rd and 11. Ah, dang. Giving up the 1st down, but good tackle on the play by Niven, I guess. I feel like a lot of these plays are very similar on the defensive side of the ball, at least. Rosewell on a 2-yard carry. Garnet Valley calls their last time out here with 1:34 left in the game. Wow, another drop. My defensive back did not get a hand on that. That was actually another drop on the offensive side of the ball for Garnet Valley. They're really struggling, and are they going for it right now? I think they're going for it. 3rd and 8. I don't know what they're planning here. Slightly shocking. We're going to do a little bit of pass prevent defense here, although it looks like they're real far back. I don't know how I feel about that. Nice play by Garnet Valley. I thought I had a chance to get a hand on that ball, but incorrect on my part. We're going to need some help on the left side. Oh, ends up running it, so we don't need help. 2-yard loss by Rosewell. Yeah, we may need help on the left side if that receiver beats his man. Ooh. Good play by the defense there. Forced another incompletion and a 3rd down upcoming. Oh. Thought that had a chance to be a pick 6, but good play. Tackling the receiver after a nice 7-yard grab. Forcing a punt at our 41-yard line. Pretty impressive. Good stand by the defense. .20 seconds left in this half. Warren has a 7-point lead, 21-14. Things are looking in favor for Warren to go into halftime with a nice cushiony lead for the first time ever, actually, if I'm not mistaken. Oh, God. All right. You know what? I'm greedy. I am greedy, so I'm going to try and get some more points before halftime. I mean, considering we are already past the 30, it wouldn't be too crazy. And a nice jump off the line by Hung Wong with an easy touchdown. Really separating with zeros across the board. To end this first half here, Warren goes up 28-14, forcing a 2-score lead going into the second half. And I believe, if I'm not mistaken, we actually get the ball in the second half to start. So a chance to 3-score lead. Coming out of halftime, Garnet Valley looking to get back on the winning, or excuse me, not back on the winning track, because I don't know if they've had the lead at all this game, but at least back in the scoring column, as they're down 14 points here. Warren receiving the kickoff. Ooh. Oh my. Kazka. Or Kakska. I don't know. I don't know how to say this guy. That is a kick return for a touchdown. First one of the season, if I'm not mistaken. Nice play there by a return man after getting hit so many times through these first 3 weeks, and he finally makes it all worth it by putting some points on the board. Offense doesn't even need to get out onto the field. Nice play there, forcing a 3-score lead, much like I alluded to earlier. (35-14) now. Warren up on Garnet Valley. GV is going to need something to happen here because they are not looking too hot. That offense, I thought that offense was going to be a problem for us. 82 overall, looking like they really knew what they were doing, jumping out at the beginning of this game just throwing the ball constantly, and now they look like they're a little lost, like little lost puppies out there on the football field currently. But hopefully that's a sign that, oh, best kick thus far. Nice kick here. Hopefully we can get some good coverage, and we do, able to tackle him at the 19-yard line before he even makes it back to the 20. Good coverage. Hopefully our defense can keep up the good work on that side of the football, because honestly, even if they're just halfway decent for the rest of this game, I think that we'll have this game in the bag. Oh boy. Well, first down right on the first play here by Rosewell. Biggest run thus far. Maybe I should just be quiet because everything I say goes in the opposite direction. So, I don't know. We see Manaki on the defensive line. Best defensive player we have. Oh, thought I was going to intercept that for a second. Second and 10. Okay. Getting a little excited. Nice run by Sadowski for the first down. 6 minutes left in the third quarter as Garnett Valley is finally starting to move down the field. As I don't know what he was trying to do there, but ends up as a 1-yard rush for Sadowski. I can't tell if he was trying to throw it or what that was, or if it was a design QB run. Looked a little muddled, though, no matter what it was supposed to be. Ah, good play there by Garnett Valley. Nice completion for a first down and more as they continue to move down the field. Now 5 minutes left in the third quarter. Oh, chance at what would have been probably a pick six for Niven. He's been all over the place recently. Makes some good plays in the secondary. Good tackle by Redline. They're coming in, making the play. Another first down for Garnett Valley. Good play, forcing a tackle for a loss here. 1-yard loss, making it 2nd and 11. No yards there for Garnet Valley on second down. 3rd and 11 here. Can Warren finally get a stop inside their own 20? Failed coverage on the outside there, allowing for O'Connor, their kick returner and wide receiver, to score, making it 21-35 with 3:29 left in the 3rd quarter. As they're going for it. I don't know how I feel about this. Another one where there's no reason to go for it here. I don't understand why they do this. And how? How did I not get a hand on that? I don't get it. I was in perfect position. (22-35) though, making it a 13-point game. Yes, I believe 13-point game. An odd score. No touchdown here for Kaska. Or I don't know. I don't know how to say that guy's name. Our kick returner. That's what I'm going to call him. Oof. Looks like they're starting to figure out what we're doing on offense here as they tackle Borchers in the backfield for a 4-yard loss. We're going to need to come up with some new plays, I think. I like Wong on the outside if he can break free, and it looks like he does again. I'm telling you, no matter what, he is always open on the outside. Spinning his way into the end zone. Giving Warren a 42-22 lead pending the extra point. Do we go for 2 though? You know what? I say why not? Let's go for 2. I like this run play as long as they can seal the edge. And that's exactly what they do. Getting the 2-point conversion here. Making the score actually 22-43. Definitely an odd score, one you don't see very often. .249 left in the 3rd quarter with a 21-point lead for Warren. This might mark the first time that Warren has had the lead the entire game. Good tackle by Schoen. O'Connor with a return out to the 19. Garnet Valley taken over. A running play here by Rosebell for 3 yards, making it 2nd and 7. Ooh, I should have went to the outside. Nice play here. Really nice play by Garnet Valley as Grosbeer with the catch. On their own 44-yard line, they're setting up shop here to get past the 50 into Dragons territory. Ooh. Almost jumped off sides, not gonna lie. Oh, another what should have been pick six. But for some reason, our corners cannot catch the football to save their lives. 2nd and 10. A little inaccurate there on the throw. Had some pressure coming at him, so that had something to do with it, but I don't understand that. Like, why can I not make that catch? Doesn't matter though, we forced the punt, 4th and 4 at the 50. Assuming they do punt the ball here. Absolutely get destroyed at the 9-yard line. Just going to keep running this play to begin our drives. It's a nice tone setter in my opinion. Borchers with a 5-yard gain. Bring us outside of our 10-yard line at the 14. Wow. Oh, safety coming over. Doesn't matter. He gets there a split second too late as Wong, Mr. Hung Wong, with the touchdown, making that defense look silly out there. 49 points again for Warren. Pending the extra point, that'll be another 50-point outing by this offense. And honestly, it is absolutely mind-boggling the amount of points that we're putting up week to week. And it's 50 points, and we haven't even gotten to the 4th quarter. We still have an entire quarter left. Crazy stuff. (22-50) right now, as we are just smearing Garnet Valley all over this field, making them look silly. I mean, I understand they were 0-2, but I just thought they had a more talented team, but so far it's just not been the case. Garnet Valley taking over at the 22. They're going to need something desperately to start going in their favor, starting right about here, in my opinion, because, and that is certainly something going in their favor. As a big play on offense here into Dragons territory, past the 50, downing them at the 43 of Warren. Things are certainly starting to shape up to be a good drive for Garnet Valley, even after one play. Good tackle here on Rosewell after a 3-yard gain, making a 2nd and 7. Question is, will we get another play in this quarter or not? I do not know. 6, 5, 4, 3, 2. Doesn't look like it. So we're jumping into the fourth quarter here with a score 50-22. And it also features Garnet Valley driving into Warren's territory. Will they score? We'll have to wait and see. Oh, I thought I was going to get a sack there. PI? What? I don't know about this. I don't know where the PI was, but doesn't matter anyways. They completed the pass. I missed the tackle there. It's alright, they still only gained 4 yards. 2nd and 6 with 6 minutes and 30 seconds roughly on the clock. Did I just pick a 4-2-6? I think I did. I did not mean to do that. Hopefully it doesn't come to bite us. Sadowski running the football, making it 3rd and 3. Can we force this team to punt the ball? That would be perfect. Ah, come on. Ramsey getting a hand in there, but can't intercept it. Nice play, though, defensively, forcing him to kick the field goal. With this field goal, that would make the score 25-50. That's definitely a different one. Nice kick there, right down the middle. (25-50). Warren over Garnet Valley. And you know what? I can't be any happier with the way that our team's been playing today, both offensively and defensively. We've been able to run the ball, we've been able to pass the ball, we've been able to stop the run, we've been able to stop the pass for the most part. Really an all-around good performance by our team from top down. I'm excited to see how this plays out. As long as we can keep things in this fashion, I think this will be a easy win for us down the stretch. And oh man, almost getting around the corner there. As Coxa, I don't know. I'll figure it out. Our go-to first down play here. As they're stacking the box right now. But if we can get to the outside, we have a chance to... that's not happening. As they're tackling Borchers in the backfield. 2nd and 14. Oh. Alright, trying to go on the other side, but they were able to get a hand in there. Third and 14 here. Trying to figure out what I want to do. I think we're gonna pass the ball, but the question is, what type of pass are we looking at? No, we'll give this a try. We have time to hike the ball, though. I think... Oh, I went to the wrong guy. I meant to go to O. Down the sideline, but... You know what? Oh well. It's fine. We'll go ahead and punt this ball away. We have such a big lead, I'm not worried about it. Fair catch called there on the punt, setting them up at the 42-yard line. Now let's stop this offense. I think it's about time. No zone coverage here at all. It's all man on this play. Trying something different out, and I don't know. 2nd and 5. It's alright. McKinney with a 5-yard rush. One of the better runs for him today, as he hasn't been able to get anything going. 4:25 and counting left in the 4th quarter. Nice, there we go. There's a nice sack by Menaki, our best defensive player. Good sack there, forcing it into a 3rd and long. It's exactly what we needed. Nice tackle there by Alger, I guess, I don't know. Forcing the punt though, with 3 minutes and 30 seconds left on the clock. Alright, Warren's setting up shop at the 19. Expecting to be able to get a little bit of yards here, hopefully. And I don't know, I don't like the look of this play. I wish there was a way to flip it, like there is in Madden, but that's fine. We'll have to just deal with what we got. Actually, that's intriguing, though. Maybe I should try and flip that play. Huh. I wonder if that would work. You know, I'm just going to run this just for shits and giggles. Hey, we get a first down there. Borchers having a nice day on the ground. Will this be the first 100-yard performance by any of these running backs so far? Borcher running right into the defense. Oh no, that was Tupper, excuse me. Garnet Valley starting to call timeouts here. They call their first one here with 2 minutes 27 seconds left. I say we go back to the well here. I'm gonna try and run this sting play. I don't know if that's gonna work or not, but they do. It only has 3 men up front, so hoping maybe we can. Interesting little spin by Borchers there. Not sure what he was trying to do, but I think what I was trying to do was actually juke, but it's okay. Haven't gotten that down yet. Let's see if I can't get this tight end post to work over the middle. That would be nice. And that's exactly... actually, safety was able to get there as I hit him in the head with the football. So, I guess that's one way to break up the pass, right? We'll go ahead and punt this football away. Not too worried about it. Only 2 minutes and 10 seconds left in the football game. I don't see him coming back anytime soon, that's for sure. You know, I'm going to try and get a line drive punt to work here. Not too bad. 2 minutes left on the clock in the 4th quarter, a 25-point lead for Warren. Things are shaping up to be another easy I won't say another easy. There haven't been any easy victories yet for Warren. So I'd say the first easy victory on the season for them, and hopefully not the last. Oh my. Nice play by Nugent. Right in the breadbasket for him. Good throw, good catch. All around nice offensive play there. As Warren's running a 3-4 as they know that they're going to be passing the football a lot. Ooh. Nice tackle on Grossbeer here after a 9-yard catch. Garnet Valley calls their final timeout with 1:28 left on the clock. Going back to 4-3. Nice play there by Grossbeer to spin out the defender. Good tackle, though, by the safety red line. Minute 15 and counting on the clock. 25-point lead still for Warren. And a nice play in the backfield by Auger, being able to tackle Rosewell. Being a 2nd and 11 with a minute left in the 59 seconds actually and counting. Going back to 3-4 again. We're switching up between 3-4 and 4-3 a lot here, just to try some different things up. Oh, Ramsey. Nice play there. Nice break on the ball. Had a chance to intercepting it there, but at least we get the knockdown, making it 3rd and 11. Yeah, let's do this. We're going to double the number 1 receiver here. Oh, wow. Wow. Nice play there, getting the first down. That is cutting it close, that is for sure. We're going to do that same thing again. It worked. I mean, guaranteed they got the first down, but I think that it was a fairly successful play if run correctly. 25 seconds left in the... Ooh, incomplete pass there. A little inaccurate. No reason for it to be inaccurate either. No one was really in his face or anything, so just an inaccurate ball. 22 seconds left in the 4th quarter here. This is the last gasp effort to make it look prettier on the scoreboard. And they run Sadowski. 3rd and 9 now. If they get the... I don't know if they're going to get it off, but... 6 seconds and counting. 4, 3, 2. I don't think so. And I guess we're just going to sit here with a frozen screen. Maybe it'll... It always does this at the end of the game. I don't know why. But Garnet Valley ends up losing 25-50. Warren putting up some nice numbers today. Kind of crazy. They actually had a lot less time of possession, Warren did, than Garnet Valley, but still come out on top by over double the points. I think that just shows the efficiency that we had on offense today compared to Garnet Valley. Garnet Valley just was very pitiful altogether. Exactly. We over here clapping cheeks. So Garnet Valley ends up going down to Warren, starting out 3-0. Probably one of the better starts Warren's had in a long time. So we're going to go ahead and simulate the rest of this week and see where the standings and everything lie after this. Will there still be 4 undefeated teams in District 10? we'll have to wait and see after this week, but I have a feeling we're going to see someone find their first loss this week. If I had to put my money on it, I'm thinking probably Oil City. I think Oil City finally goes down. I actually think Meadville is going to stay undefeated, and so will General McLean. General McLean's been playing very well, scoring 74 points, as you can see there in the standings, the highest scoring team outside of us who are putting up 50 plus points a game. Absolutely insane. Actually, General McLean loses. I just ate my words. Meadville does win, as I expected. Interesting to see here, as Fort LaBeouf is the only team who is still winless in District 10. Still waiting to see what Oil City ends up at. Yep, Cathedral Prep moving back up, 2-1 now. So if you had to take a guess here, I'm kind of curious, who do you think will win this D10 title? Do you think is it gonna be Warren? Is it gonna be Meadville? Do you think it's gonna be maybe Cathedral Prep with a late surge, or maybe one of these other teams that are down there that really make a comeback in the latter half of the season? Maybe a team like Corey or Grove City, something like that. Corey does seem to have a decent defense, one of the better defenses in terms of points allowed. So I could see them maybe making a comeback as long as their offense can find the way to the end zone. And Oil City ends up 3-0 as well. What can I say? I guess I have to eat my words. As we have, but I was right in predicting that one team would lose this week who was undefeated, and I just picked the wrong team. Instead of Oil City, it was General McLean that lost, but I really do think that this is shaping up to be an interesting season in the D10 because we have such an array of just different teams. I think that it's going to be a lot closer towards, I'd say, week 10 or 11 than everyone expects. I think there'll be a lot of teams with only a few losses in the D10. We'll have to see how it pans out, though. Alright, so in the next game, we will be facing the Parkland Trojans, who are also 3-0. Battle of the Undefeateds. If I'm not mistaken, Parkland is a very good team, so it'll be interesting to see where they end up. I can't remember which division they're in, but I do remember Parkland was a team that, if I'm not mistaken, they have won some titles in their past, state championships, that is. So that's a team that we're going to have to really fight against in week 4. Not shocking that they're 3-0. And then the next week after that, we start up against the 0-3 Fort LaBeouf Bison. So the only winless team, is where we start out our district run here. And that's kind of where we stick here as, well, yeah, we stick with that. Northeast, obviously in week 6, Grove City. So we just go on a run here throughout the entire D10. Cathedral Prep, which I'm excited about that one. Week 9, can't wait to play that game. Meadville, very excited. Week 9 and 10, those are going to be some big weeks in a row there. And then week 11 against General McLean, Erie week 12, and we end up finishing the season on a bye week. So actually week 12 against Erie is the last game. But very exciting stuff here as we end up facing Parkland next time, undefeated. Who will come out on top? Will it be Warren? Will it be Parkland? You'll have to tune in next time to find out. But I'm very excited to move forward into the season. Can we keep the 50-plus point per game average going at this rate? I say, why not? I don't see our offense slowing down one bit. I think we're actually getting better week to week. We're learning more stuff and which things work and which things don't. So I really like the way our offense is shaping up. Our defense has actually been all right, a little better than expected. According to the points allowed, we're the worst defense in the D10, but I don't know if that's necessarily very correct. We can go ahead and take a look at how these other conferences are shaping up. Strathaven, the only undefeated in the Big Pacific, I believe that's the Pac Pac 12, if I'm not mistaken. Super South, that's the SEC, or the equivalent to the SEC here, and Central Catholic actually up on top, which kind of shocking. I expect St. Joseph's Prep, who was probably the one I expected to end up undefeated at the end of the season and winning the national or the state championship. St. Joseph's Prep here actually has a loss already on the season. Very shocking. Farrell versus North Allegheny. Where do you see that at? Yeah, I don't see where you see Farrell versus North Allegheny, but I will take your word for it. Oh, there it is. Farrell versus North Allegheny. Okay, I see. Yes, I have not changed some of the names, obviously. But Farrell against North Allegheny, that will be a good one. Although I think that Farrell is definitely the better team. He'll probably end up on top. I'm just shocked that St. Joseph's Prep has a loss already, only 3 weeks into the season. LaSalle, though, 3-0, not too shocking there. Archbishop Wood, another good team at 3-0. Beaver Falls. Beaver Falls playing quite well, shockingly. I thought they might be overcome by the good teams there in this conference. Honestly, this is just such a super stacked conference or district, I should say. Absolutely insane. Looking here, this is one of some of the smaller districts. I'll go through here and just show you which ones. Not very many wins in general in this district. Not too shocking. Pretty bad teams there. Here, Milton, the only undefeated one. Kind of shocking, I guess. Harrisburg, not that one doesn't surprise me much. They're going to be a team to really keep your eyes on down the stretch. Big Spring down there at 1 and 2. Pine Grove, actually, Parkland and Liberty and Easton. A lot of good ones here in this district. This might be the district that goes up against the equivalent to the SEC. I think that for the state championship, assuming we don't make it, that is. Thomas Jefferson, surprisingly, at 3-0. That's going to be. I'm not shocked though with the team that you see there at the top. That is probably where we're going to see them most of the season, in my opinion. Very good team there. And Farrell, yep, Farrell's at the top of there, right up there, next to Altoona. Titusville down there, 1 and 2. Du Bois undefeated. Wow, shocking stuff there. St. Mary's 2 and 1, Clarion 2 and 1. Interesting stuff. Bradford 1 and 2, Sheffield 0 and 3, Union City 0 and 3. Nothing new there. Don't think that'll be surprising anybody. So, yes, though I do believe, and I haven't seen a single team that has scored more than about 115 points outside of us. So looking through here, I saw 113 being the highest so far. 114 there. Actually 18. 118. Yeah, so we are definitely the highest scoring team in the state so far. Not too shocking with the way our games have gone. I'm excited to see where it ends up at the end of the season, though. The conferences are actually a lot closer than I expected, and I think they're pretty realistic in my opinion. I think that the teams that are good in that are good in real life are good in the game, just as I wanted it to play out, and it's done just that. Played out quite similarly to what I expect in real life. Looking at the statistics, though, we are leading the entire state in passing. Not even close. Interesting. Okay. Although we are nowhere near the top in terms of rushing. Um, oh, those are penalty yards. Okay. Sacks. Abington up there, actually. We faced them earlier, which that's probably why they're at the top, is because they faced us. Warren, though, we're in there at 11. 11 sacks, second in the state. That's probably due to our week one finish of about 7 or 8 sacks. So, very good performance there, though, in terms of sacks. Only 2 interceptions on the season. Little letdown there, but touchdowns. We have the most touchdowns, 21. 21. Passing, 18 touchdowns to 2 interceptions. Not too shabby. Not too shabby at all. Running the football, though, that's a different story. That man is averaging 233 yards a game. That is very impressive. 13 touchdowns. Crazy stuff. Receiving. This is where I want to see Wong at over 1,000 yards. Crazy stuff, man. 3 games, 1,000 yards. He's averaging 336 yards a game. Oh my goodness. Look at us. Two of our guys. Boom, boom. 59 yards per catch, though. That is crazy. 13 touchdowns. Nice plays. Oh, longest play as well. So that is interesting. Defensively, highest tackle number, actually, which is sort of shocking. And hey, Minaki up there, 4 sacks. Second in the state. I don't know what ITD is. Touchdowns? I don't know. Punting, we don't care about punting, sorry. Kicking, don't care about kicking really either. But interesting stuff though, just kind of wanted to give you guys an update of how things are playing out. And I suppose I just realized I forgot to do recruiting last week. I don't know how that affects me, or if it affects me at all. But, yeah, I should probably do that. So let's do a little bit of, I don't remember. Do we? None of these guys are even interested in us anymore. Actually, here we got a couple down here. Elite interest. That's what we like to see. I don't even remember what position this guy is. What is he? He's a linebacker. Okay, with elite interest. Let's schedule a visit. Oh, no, I don't want to hang up. I forgot how to... Okay, close that. Excellent. Okay. Oh yeah, that's what we like to see. Prospect interest just going up and up and up. Oh no, Mom's calling him. Oh well, we were able to use up some points here. I haven't offered a single scholarship yet, so we may end up doing that at some point. I like this. Keeps his teammates' morale high. Oh, extremely low interest. Well, that's not good. Hmm. My cat has a vet appointment. Alright, bro. Well, I don't know why it takes so long to get in and out of these screens right now. It's a little slow. Slower than normal. Ah, oh, Doug Flutie. Ah, how fitting. Alright. Yes, let's call him. Elite interest. Alright. That seems like an easy sell. Very good. Alright, well, another cat vet appointment seems suspicious. I don't know about this. A lot of cats right now getting sick. Nickname Primetime. I'm gonna go ahead and call this guy. Elite interests. That's what I like to see. Something we're actually good at, too. Because we aren't good at much. Oh, you gotta go study. That sucks. Oh, this is the dude that enjoys Pilates. Oh, God. Hunting and fishing. Okay. Well, let's see if we can't get one of these top guys to get some interest in us. This top running back. Pine Richland looks like he practically already has them in. Oh, okay. That's cool. Doesn't even... is low interest. Okay. Very good. Alright, let's see if we can't make a move here. Oh, no, I don't want to hang up. Okay. Stop trying to hang up, please. Ugh, I can't even get this guy to stay on the phone with me. Well. Have a nice day, coach. Alright. Well, we at least were able to move the needle a little bit. Not so sure if these top recruits are really the best way to go. Ah, hosts his own podcast and he's a running back? Yes. Let me find more about him. Well, let's influence that. Or not. Alright. Bye, coach. See, I don't really understand the difference between the soft sell versus hard sell. I don't really know how that changes. I've seen the soft sell actually works. Every time I try a hard sell, they hang up. So I don't know what that means necessarily. Hmm. Ooh, this running back has A minus grade and has a heart of a champion. Let's see if I need a good running back because so far it's just not really not in my favor. Hey, up to good. That's good. That's what we like to see. Oh, okay. Well, we at least got this far. Two hours and 45 minutes left. Just like that, we jumped up into second on that guy. Hmm. This running back already has interest in us. This guy's already all in. Eats frozen yogurt. Huh. Oh, they are visited already. Okay. Well, let's set this guy up with a visit. Oh. Huh. That is easy. This guy is just made for us. Everything he's interested in, we have. defensive back. Led team to 4 straight championships. That's interesting. See if we can't use our last little bit to figure out what this guy's into. What the hell? Okay. How much time do I have left? 5 minutes? None? 5 minutes, okay. I've never sent a text, so... Alright, we have no time left in terms of recruiting, so that's done. I think this wraps up everything I wanted for this this one. Next episode, we will be going up against the undefeated Parkland Trojans. Battle of the Undefeateds to see if we can stay at the top of the District 10 standings or if we will fall. And I'm excited to do that, but until next time, this was TaveX28 signing off. Have a great rest of your night.